What's up everybody, it's Derek, and if you haven't watched some of my most recent videos, I actually went ahead and purchased this Insta360 X4 action camera. And I did a review on this camera, I loved it, spoiler alert, and then I also did a few trips around Seattle to really showcase some of the capabilities of this fancy camera. So in order for me to continue to enjoy the user experience on this camera, there are two things that I went ahead and purchased off Amazon to make sure that I can continue to enjoy this camera. So in this video, I am going to be installing an Insta360 X4 screen protector to protect this gorgeous screen that I kind of already dinged up. And also, I'm going to unbox an Insta360 X4 battery cradle, because if you haven't watched my Insta360 review video, that was one of my gripes. I wanted to be able to charge my spare battery while using my main battery. And guess what? I found one on Amazon for a relatively good price, and I'm gonna go ahead and demonstrate what that looks like today, so that way if you do have an Insta360 X4 camera and you're having the same issues that I am, hopefully this is going to be a good video for you. I do want to fully state that I am not affiliated or sponsored by any of the items in this video, so the Insta360 camera, the screen protector, as well as the battery cradle, all on my own money. So feel free to like and subscribe, and I'll give you my honest opinion on the screen protector as well as the battery cradle. So here we have the screen protector. I bought it off of Amazon for like $6. It is the MX-SPVCE, so the mixed space civvy. And honestly, I've never actually heard of that brand before, but I do know that I need a screen protector for this camera. So I'm gonna go ahead and try to unbox this thing here. You can see it's got one of those kind of sticky layers onto it that is horrible to deal with. So I might speed up this portion of the camera because I'm having such a hard time unboxing this. Whew, I finally got it unboxed. It's kind of like when you go to the store and then you're trying to get scissors, but then you need scissors to get into the scissors you just purchased. Kind of something similar to that. So within this, you have the screen protector. It comes in a cool little case. This might be a case that I might repurpose for, let's say, like some micro SD cards or something like that. So I will be keeping that. But within the actual container, you get two types of screen protectors. We'll talk about that here shortly. Some dust removal and guidance stickers, and then obviously you have the wet wipes for the cleaning of the screen. And then also you also get these microfiber cloths. And so here we have our Insta360 camera, and I'm gonna go ahead and do a wet wipe really quick, so that way we can go ahead and do an initial cleaning, and then we'll follow up with a dry wipe. And then once we follow up with the dry wipe, we'll do some stickers. And then from there, we'll try to align this particular screen protector onto the Insta360 X4's LED screen without any bubbles, because my OCD is crazy. So here I'm doing the dry, and now we can see that it is mostly clean. So I will go ahead and hit it with some stickers to make sure that I'm getting any of those residual dust particles up there. And for those of you who don't know, I kind of already dinged my camera somehow. I'm not entirely sure how I did it, but I see it and I'm kind of like, oh man, I wish that this screen protector would have gotten here sooner, or maybe I was a little bit more proactive with actually purchasing the screen protector. So here we have, again, two screen protectors. I'm gonna take it out of the little cushion case there for you, and it looks like it's adhesive all around, not kind of like those curved screen protectors you would get on the Samsung phones where it's adhesive just on the sides. So here I'm going to go ahead and unpeel this for you, and then I'm going to line it up with the camera. So make sure you're putting the Insta360 kind of branding at the bottom there. You kind of align the bottom, align the top as best as you can. You only get one shot at this. And once you kind of align it, making sure that it's all squared away, you then go ahead and press down. And that is going to be the first accessory that we're going to be talking about in this video. Again, this video is going to be talking about the two main accessories that I had a gripe with when I first got this camera. Again, the screen protector was one of them. I do want to check and see if the screen protector is as responsive with a screen protector on it. So the screen protector seems to be really responsive. It seems to be really good with just general responsiveness for this camera screen. And we can go ahead and put this down and start talking about the next thing that I'm going to be doing. So the next accessory that I bought for the Insta360 X4 is going to be a battery cradle like this. And that's because of the fact that when I was in Seattle, again, you had to watch my other videos, I actually spoke about the fact that when you have one battery and then you're using the secondary battery, how do you charge the first battery? Well, that is going to be solved with this charging cradle. So this charging cradle is going to be a place where it allows you to charge the other camera battery while you're still using the camera. So that way there's little to no downtime. And so this on Amazon is going to be about $25. And so this is really great because here we have the camera, right? And so again, if you watch my other videos, you'll know that this camera will come out just like that. And then you're able to take this battery and then put it into its little charging cradle, like so. And so, oops, I think I put it in the wrong way, like so. And so because of that, you're then able to charge this particular battery in the battery cradle, so that way you can charge this battery as well as continue to use your Insta360 X4 camera, assuming you have a separate battery, and then you can switch these batteries out just in case you don't want to miss any of those Kodak moments. So the Insta360 camera that I did buy was from Costco. It came with an extra battery, which comes in its own proprietary case. And then obviously, again, you can have one battery in the actual Insta360 camera and then one battery in here. So that way you can continue to charge, continue to capture content. And then if you are one of those people where you just want to make sure both batteries are charged up, you could definitely do that as well. It's really interesting because of the fact that this is an LED screen. And so I'm gonna go ahead and plug this in to show you what it looks like. So as it stands, this case doesn't have any additional ports, obviously, aside from the two battery ports. This does seem a little magnetized, so it doesn't quite just open up. And then you can actually see here that there's a little button. And so this button is actually going to show that LED screen that I mentioned earlier. So you can see there that one battery is at 100% while the other battery is at 44%. And then it's not actually charging yet because I haven't added a charger. So it is a USB-C charger, and so you would just simply take a USB-C charger and then go ahead and plug it in. So when you plug it in, you'll actually be able to see that the batteries that are needing to be charged are going to go ahead and start charging. You'll see that the wattages there are starting to kind of fill up, and it's actually going to charge both of these batteries at the same time. And so this is phenomenal because of the fact that I have a GoPro and I have about 4 batteries with it, and I can switch it out and always have the GoPro recording. And now I believe I could start doing that with this particular Insta360 X4 camera. And honestly, I don't use my GoPro as much as I used to because of the Insta360 camera. One thing I do want to state that is if you are going to be using this battery cradle, I do recommend that you use a quality charging puck, so that way it's putting out the max amount of wattage to this if you are on a time sensitive situation where you need to charge these batteries sooner. The box and Amazon doesn't exactly state that there's a charging limit in terms of wattage for this particular charging cradle, but as I look at it on the screen here, you can see that it's charging at 6.5 3.8 watts at the top there and 3.5 watts or 4 watts at the bottom there. And then again, depending on the charging puck that you have, may increase those particular numbers. But at the end of the day, you just want to make sure that you're charging your batteries so that way you can continue to capture content with your Insta360 X4 camera. All right, folks, so this is a very short video. Again, a video about the Insta360 X4 camera. This is an amazing device. I fully 100% recommend it. I actually gave it a 9.7311 grading on my Insta360 review video. So if you haven't watched that, go ahead and check it out. And also, if you have used the Insta360 X4 camera, let me know what you think about it by putting a comment down below. I'll see you in the next one.